Our privacy is becoming more and more threatened as we continue to utilize computers all over the world. Our information is being stolen by attackers and is becoming much more available online. Specifically, when we talk about privacy, one of the most important things that you'll see on the exam is the mention of personally identifiable information, or PII. You may have heard of the Office of Personnel Management and the incidents that have happened recently with 41 million civilians and contractors' information being stolen. Things like full name, driver's license number, social security number, birthday, or a combination of various things like your first name, last name, gender, race, age, criminal records. We need to make sure that we put controls in place to protect our privacy. In the United States, we started to try to protect privacy with the Federal Privacy Act of 1974, and since then we have enacted laws like the Gramm-Leach-Bliley in 1999. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA, that was to try to protect healthcare information. Specifically, we need to make sure that our privacy is continually protected. And the individual's right to privacy, specifically with our data that is online, is super important. Security is often implemented to try to enforce privacy rights. And with the internet, we really have lost any borders of privacy and have a term that's known as globalization with privacy and trying to protect data at a global sense. For your exam, you will see mentions of the Federal Privacy Act of 1974, the Federal Information Security Management Act of 2002, or FISMA, which is a law that requires every federal agency to create, document, and implement an agency-wide security program to provide protection to information and information systems. In addition, you will also see the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act that mandates that doctors' offices and hospitals, as well as insurance companies, need to put protections in place to protect healthcare and medical information. In addition, you may see the Uniting and Strengthening America by Providing Appropriate Tools Required to Intercept and Obstruct Terrorism Act of 2001, also known as the USA Patriot Act. And that removes restrictions from law enforcement to search and get information about people if they invoke the Patriot Act. You may see the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, or the GLBA, which is for financial services and was enacted in 1999. And you will definitely see a question or two about the payment card industry data security standards, or PCI DSS. And this was a collaboration between Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and Microsoft to try to come up with standards for processing credit card information online. When we look at various things that are going to be on the exam, immediately I think about background investigations and being able to pre-screen personnel, but also having what is called a reasonable expectation of privacy when it comes to monitoring your employees, that you as an employer can protect their privacy but also protect your networks in the process, because all employees are subject to be monitored while they are on your network.